Good morning. At the outset, I want to tell you that these are my personal legal views. I am not a spokesman for the Adani Group. I am a lawyer. I have been appearing for Adani Group in several cases. So I have gone through this indictment by the US court running into some 54 pages. My assessment is, and it is clear, that there are 5 charges or 5 counts. It is very important to note that count 1 and count 5 are more important than the others, but in neither in count 1 nor in count 5 is Mr. Adani or his nephew charged. This is like a charge sheet. It charges individuals for doing specific acts. It is like a charge sheet under the Indian penal laws, that you charge somebody with a particular act, whether it is bribery, whether it is corruption, whether it is robbery, whether it is murder. So count number 1, contained in paras 124 onwards of the indictment, is against certain other persons minus the 2 Adanis. It includes some of their officers and 1 foreign person. That is the conspiracy to violate the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. It is called FCPA. It is somewhat similar to the Prevention of Corruption Act in India. So the first allegation is that there is a conspiracy to violate the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act framed by the US Parliament. In that, the Adanis are not named, their officers may be named. That's one. Then there are 2 or 3 other counts relating to securities and bonds. In those 3 counts, the Adanis and others are named. In the last count, which is a very important count, is a count relating to obstruction of justice. In that count, namely count number 5, the Adanis are not named, but their officers are named. So it is, maybe I made a mistake in count number 5. I made a mistake. In count number 5, obstruction of justice, the Adanis are not named, their officers are not named, but certain other people are named, including a foreign party. But be that as it may, the Adanis and others will respond to this charge sheet in the manner that they desire. I have not seen their responses. They will also respond to the stock exchanges in the manner that they desire. I have not seen or vetted any of these exchanges. These are my personal views which I have mentioned after having a look at this charge sheet. In the end, I would like to say something which has been troubling me, that when you look at a charge sheet, you have to be specific to say that so and so has done such and such act, so and so has bribed certain individuals, because this is a charge sheet alleging that these people, including Adanis, have bribed Indian officials in Indian entities relating to supply and purchase of power. But I do not find a single name or a single detail in the charge sheet as to who has been bribed, in what manner has he been bribed, and the official belongs to such and such department, this charge sheet is completely silent. So I don't know how one can respond to these kind of charge sheets, but I'm sure the Adanis will take legal opinion, including from American lawyers, etc. One more thing I may add, I think